What is going on, guys? Hope everybody's doing good tonight. I'll leave this going for a few minutes like this till we get some folks watching us here. This is one of those old impromptu lives. This is an impromptu live from the Carolina Jackpot channel. Impromptu live means I just decided to do it a few minutes ago. And I don't normally go live on any night other than when we're doing the Robin Jackpot show, but hell, why not? We'll go live tonight. We'll talk some college football. We're going to get into the Phil Steele magazine if you want to. We'll start looking up some stuff, some stats, some facts, and we'll kind of go at it. I can probably grab some people on StreamYard a little bit later on and get you in here too. I think I can definitely do that. Yeah, if you'll remember, I've kind of struggled somewhat with doing these live streams in the past because Rob Sanders on the Rob and Kel show, much as I like to give him a bunch of fucking shit, he is like the technical brains behind the show, if that makes any sense. He's the brains of the. Let me get this out of the damn way. We went to sounds today. We got some of that. And, we got some of that and that. So we kind of made a mess in here, but it's good to see some folks in there. What's up, Floby? What's up, Sven? Big Orange, Gator Man. What's going on? There is Eddie Blackburn. He says it's funny. I was just watching your old lives on Clemson. Let me say, and put these Will Muschamp spectacles on and see what you got to say here, brother. Watching your old lives on Clemson wins and Tennessee. Well, there ain't been a whole lot of Clemson wins lately. 22 and 24, and then we beat Tennessee back in 22. Well, we beat them before then, but I didn't live stream any of them games, I don't think. Billy, what's going on? Jerry Wells in the house eastbound, dog. Saw Pigskin Pete in here earlier. Cool. Love it. Love the interaction. I like to get into it and talk to you guys. Let's talk some college football. So, does anybody know who Brandon Walker is? I caught something from him on Instagram today, which it came through my Facebook. So, I don't do Instagram. I don't really have one, but it came through there, and so I watched what this guy had to say. He talked about his top 10 quarterbacks for 2025. It's Brandon Walker fucker. And he put Lenora Sellers at 5, and he said something about, I don't think the team around him is very good, but I don't think he's a great passer either. But I'll put him there because he runs the ball good. And I'm like, huh? I'm like, who the fuck are you? So I went and looked him up on Twitter. Turns out this guy had blocked me on Twitter. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember you. The elbow drop guy. The one I told you I'd like to give a fucking elbow drop to because you're a fucking douche. Anyway, he had blocked me on Twitter, and it said when I pulled him up, it said you can look at Brandon Walker's tweets and whatnot, but you can't respond to him or anything else. And I looked at his stats, and he had DJ Lagway at number 7. Look, I get that with DJ Lagway. Look here. Look at a lot of these Florida fans are high on him, and I get it. I mean, the guy's got a tremendous upside. I mean, he is very athletic. People don't understand. He's very young, too. Didn't he reclassify? I think he reclassified. So I get that. He put him at 7 because he's coming off injuries. They don't know. They got to make sure he's healthy and he's ready to go. And he can withstand this pounding. And, he might be your number 1 quarterback going into 2027, just not 2026. But he rates Lenore Sellers so low. And then I went under one of my burner accounts and I tweeted back at him that you're a fucking idiot. Okay. And I'm like, well, look at you fucking dipshit. I'm like, you're wearing a fucking Expos jersey and it's 2025. Okay, they went out in 2020 or 2004 was the last year that the damn Expos were alive. So I mean it's cool. I mean, if you want to go back where like an old school throwback from the 1960s, Pittsburgh Pirates or Cincinnati Reds jersey, I mean that's great. But I mean, you're wearing some damn throwback shit from 2004. You do realize that the fucking Montreal Expos disbanded as a team and moved because they didn't have any fucking attendance because they were losers because they suck dick. Right? And I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna fucking support them with a damn jersey, right? Fuck Montreal Expos, you fucking dipshit. Fucking asshole. I'm supporting the damn Atlanta Braves to the day I die. They came from behind and won today, actually. That's 2 in a row. People's going to be out there telling you they're going to go to the wild card now. I don't think so. I think they're too far gone right now, but they're at least making a decent showing of it, right? But anyway, Brandon Walker over on Twitter, if he hasn't blocked you yet, go there and give him some shit. He did rate Cade Klubnik. Cade Klubnik, number one. But someone please tell me what the fuck Cade Klubnik has ever done. Cade Klubnik has had some great padded stats against some fucking terrible teams. That's all he's done. And really, guys, he's not that damn impressive. Oh, he looks big and bad because he wears his little grease paint under his eyeballs, okay? There's badasses like Norris Sellers who'll go out there and deep dick you on 4th and 16 or 3rd and 16. And then there's badasses who would put some grease paint on their face. Yeah, no. Yeah, show me more. No. Number one quarterback in the country out there. And, I mean, honestly, other than Norris Sellers, him, Nussmeier, there's not a lot of great quarterbacks. This fucking asshole tried to tell me Drew Aller was a better quarterback than Norris Sellers. And I asked him based on what? And he said, football. I said, thank you. Thanks for elaborating on that, Brandon. I really appreciate that. So it sounds like a canned response from a dickbag who really doesn't want to, tell everybody he really doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Drew Aller at Penn State. They're riding behind these 2 fucking NFL running backs. He's got no damn receivers. And he doesn't play as tough of a damn schedule as Lenore Sellers does. Fucking Drew Aller. Get the fuck out of here. And I like Penn State. I like James Franklin. It's my second favorite team. I mean, I love Pennsylvania. I love the great state. I love Penn State, too. But over South Carolina? Hell no, man. I mean, Penn State's like here. The Gamecocks are like up here at the moon somewhere. And that's just how it is. I mean, we're not debating that as far as who's my favorite team. Come on now. Big Orange says the Major League is getting flooded with former Vols. In about 5 more years, you might have the most players from college and major leagues. Aside from LSU. Maybe. Got a lot of good quarterbacks this year. Well, I mean, you got Nussmeier. You got fucking Cade. I guess I'll go ahead and say it. Sellers. I mean, you got Arch Manning, but I mean, nobody really knows what he's going to be able to do against a tough SEC schedule. I mean, I think he'll be pretty good. But other than that, I mean, you got Diego Pavia is a gamer. He's a gamer. He ain't no NFL quarterback. Dude's too fucking short. He's not gonna light it up in the NFL. Then who you got at some of these other SEC teams? Bo Perbula, Jackson Arnold, Blake Shapen. I mean, come on now. There's not a lot of high-level ones. Really not. I mean, somebody's going to come out of the woodwork and surprise somebody, too. I was going ahead and say that. That happens every year. Some team will come out of the woodwork in the SEC and the ACC and surprise the hell out of somebody that they're not looking for. And somebody's going to come out of the woodwork and surprise the hell out of somebody and be a lot worse than they thought they were. My pick in the ACC is Duke. It's Duke. I'm telling you, Manny Diaz, a pretty good coach. He had a pretty good year last year. This year, he brings in Darren Mensah, quarterback from Tulane. to Duke, I think that this guy's going to do some good things there. And they paid this guy like $2 million to be the QB at Duke, and they haven't cared about anything at Duke unless it sails through a hoop. So, I mean, I think that could be a team that could legitimately challenge for that spot right behind Miami. Okay, I think, as much as I hate to say it, and it makes my palate almost turn a color of green to say it. I think Clemson's going to be the best fucking team in the ACC. Okay, I think Miami's going to be number 2. And then I think that number 3, there's going to be a hodgepodge behind those teams. And I really think Duke might be the one that comes out on top in that next group. I really do. Floby says John Mateer's a good quarterback. He is. He's got some good stats. He looks good. A lot of people are doubting him because they played against weak competition. He's got to prove that he can play against SEC competition. He should be able to. I mean, he's playing behind the SEC offensive line. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. Right? But people make it out to be a big deal. So we'll see. But I got you. I think he'll be pretty good. Tiger Red Devil says, I love it when you say that jackpot. Why do you love it? What do you love? He's excited about Mateer, says Matthew Goldsmith. I would be too. This old Brandon Walker, that dipshit that I was tweeting back and forth with, the Montreal Expos man, he said that he thinks Mateer will be okay. He said he has terrible coaching around him. But he did bring his offensive coordinator with him, so we'll see. That's what he said about him. Well, I give Clemson their flowers. Yeah, well, let's not make a big deal out of that, because when I give Clemson their flowers, it's always going to be wrapped with the paper. It's going to be wrapped in is always laced with shit. Eddie, what's going on, Eddie? Thank you for super chat. It says 54 years old in Conway, South Kakalaki. Woo! Conway, South Carolina. Home of Coastal Carolina, home of the Chanticleers. Eddie, y'all still have that drawbridge down there on Highway 501 that's still drawed up like this on the way to Myrtle Beach? That it's been sitting just like in that position for about 40 years, so nobody could drive on it. But anyway, Conway, South Kakalaki. He's a Gamecock. He found Gamecock. He feels ups and downs. And it goes with the Gamecocks. Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, it is, man. It's ups and downs. And I'm telling you, we are a fan base that has been punished over the years a lot. I'm not going to lie. We've been punished a lot. We've been rewarded a few times. When we had Steve Spurrier here, he gave us some great seasons. But for all that he did here, I'm going to give you guys the unpopular take amongst a bunch of Gamecock fans. I'm going to say this too. 2010, 11, Steve Spurrier. I'd probably get drunk and lick his butthole for him if he asked me to. Okay, I'm talking about 2015 Steve Spurrier. He can go fuck himself. He can go fuck himself. Pace Compete, thank you for the super chat, sir. Says, give me a Clemson LSU score prediction. Dude, it's hard to go with right now, but I'm gonna give you like 40. No, that's too much that early in the season. I'm going to give you like 38-28. Clemson wins. I can very much see this being a type game. And when I say type game, I can see it one where Clemson gets out in an early lead, and I have to listen to that stupid fucking I want to believe in Brian Kelly. I want to believe in him. I want to believe in LSU. I want to believe they can do, the unthinkable and win a game one, which should be like old hat for LSU. But with him, I don't know. And it's a tough one. I'm gonna play it safe and give it to Clemson. I think LSU could beat your ass, but because they've got a lot of talent over there, man. They stacked up out of the transfer portal. Garrett Nussmeier is no joke. I know about it. The Gamecocks played him last year, but I want to take the safe bet, and I'll say Clemson. Anyway, Steve Spurrier, 2015, straight bitch. Okay, and over the years, I've tried to rationalize it. I've tried to say, well, I mean, he wanted to do this and that. And he wanted to let somebody else know. No, you don't quit. You don't quit in the middle of a college football season, and you just don't do that. That was just so out of left field, and I think it was disrespectful to the fan base. I think it was disrespectful to those players, and I think it was disrespectful to your legacy. You quit after you lose a couple of games? No, man, no. I don't like it. I never did, and I will never ever be in support of that. That was horrible. It was a bad look, and on top of that, South Carolina managed to shit the bed and fumble the ball even after this. I mean, one good thing you could have taken from it was that he gave you a 6-week advantage over everybody else in college football that year, being 2015, to find a new coach, right? Yep. And what do you do? What do you do? You go out and you find the miracle that is William Davenport Muschamp. But that's what you did. I mean, it took 6-8 weeks, guys, and this is what we found. I mean, come on, guys. That was bad. That was all handled wrong. You should have been able to find a better coach than that. South Carolina should have also been able to pony up the cash. They should have been able to get Kirby Smart. They should have signed him up to a damn deal before fucking Georgia hired his ass. That's what they should have done. It was supposed to have been our damn coach, Georgia. So fuck you for that too, by the way. Fuck you for that, by the way. Matthew said Quinshon Judkins got arrested today. For what? This is news. Former Ole Miss running back. NFL rookie, right? Battery and domestic violence. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it with these guys. What? I don't know. Innocent till proven guilty, though. But I don't know. If Kirby went to South Carolina, how do you think he would have done? I mean, he wouldn't have won 2 national championships in a row. He'd have had South Carolina. He'd have had them an 8-4, 9-3 team every year. He'd have had them an 8-4, 9-3 team. He'd have had them. He'd have had them about the level of where LSU is right now. Right now, they'd have been a rung above what they are right now, but they wouldn't have been what Georgia is or anything. But he would have done that. I think he would have. What is this? He would have won, but not as big and as quick, probably. Good thing he came to Georgia then. Well, whatever. if Cade gets drafted to the Angels, he will start. Who? He's the best, says Larry. He's a multi-generational coach. Mercy. Who? Kirby? You talking about? He's a multi-generational coach. Yeah. G-Man is talking about if Cade gets drafted to the Angels. I don't know who you're talking about. Are you talking about one of your baseball players? You're not talking about Cade Klubnik, are you? He ain't getting drafted in no damn Angels. But yeah, Tiger Stripes Media says, I wish you do content on the Braves. I mean, I watch their games. I have a FanDuel account so I can watch their games, but I don't know. There's not enough people, and I don't know. I mean, I watch baseball, but I'm not in tune enough with it to be able to, like, do informative content on that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't want to get on here and just ramble on and just be stupid about the Braves. So Carolina should have went after Urban Meyer when Cade is Cade Anderson, the LSU starting pitcher. Kirby learned from the legend. Dan Lanning is a good head coach. He's going to win Oregon a national title soon. Well, we'll see. I mean, they've been waiting on one forever. I mean, last year, one would have thought they had the team to do it last year, but yeah, they couldn't get the job done. Ohio State went out there and just kind of dismantled them a little bit out in that Rose Bowl. So we'll see. I still think Oregon's a soft program, and I'm always going to think that until they actually prove me wrong. Until they prove me wrong, I think Oregon's soft. They're soft around the shoulders. Eddie says, smash the like button for Carolina Jackpot. Yep. Thank you. Jackpot, y'all should never have gotten rid of Mike Bobo. Y'all can have him back. No, no. He's yesterday's news. Mike Bobo was kind of a filler inner, and that was probably a good thing that he went on ahead and got the heck out of town. Now, he did, and Beamer made the mistake of hiring Marcus Satterfield. So then he hired Dowell Loggins, which I didn't think was going to be a great hire either. But it surprised me. He did okay last year down the stretch. And now he's hired Mike Shula as the OC. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. I think Beamer, maybe could have done a little bit better with the offensive coordinators. Clayton White, the defensive coordinator, he's pretty good. He's done a really good job there. And he's gotten better each year, but we'll see this year if he can do a really, really good job this year. I think it'll be Clayton White's best coaching job. With the offensive coordinator, though, Beamer's got to do a little better. He's got to do a little better. Should have never hired Marcus Satterfield. That was a bungled, terrible hire. Just a terrible coach. And he went out there to Nebraska and he ended up losing. He didn't end up losing, but he went out there and he had an ineffective offense. And I guess Matt Rule went on ahead and fired him too. So that was the deal with that. Tiger Red Devil said, South Carolina has a good defense this year. Expect Clayton White to be in the running for numerous head coaching positions. Yeah, well, I thought he would be last year too, but he wasn't. Or at least it wasn't made public. So I don't know. But yeah, you're probably right. There'll probably be some more head coaching jobs that open up this season than there was last season. Last season, there wasn't a whole ton of them. It's probably because of that house settlement deal. A lot of people were probably afraid to get rid of crappy coaches. This year, they're kind of going to know by that point in time what the house settlement deal entails totally, and what they can spend, and you'll probably see more guys, I think, let go this coming season. Plus, let's just face it, there's just more guys on the hot seat this year than there were at this time last year. This time last year, it was kind of more of a let's wait and see type seat. This year, that seat's definitely hot. There's some in the SEC that's definitely hot for, and I expect a few of them to probably get run off. Billy Napier probably will get run off. They don't have a good year. Sam Pittman will get run off. They don't have a decent year. I think Brent Venables probably get run off. They don't have a decent year there either. And that's kind of sad because I think Venables probably a good coach, honestly. I think the expectations at Oklahoma are just a little bit too high. They don't know out there whether they want to play great defense or great offense. They just really don't seem to know how to balance the two together out there at Oklahoma. So I could see Brent Venables getting shown the door. Don't really know if Hugh Freeze is another one that people are liking to give a hard time to. But I don't know about Hugh. Hugh's looks like he's a combination of a used car salesman and a Baptist preacher. It's what I like to describe him as. I think if they have another season where they don't have a winning year, he could definitely be gone too. He could definitely be shown the door. Let's see. I have missed something here, and I do apologize. Oh, crap. What did I do there? Oh, man. Oh, God, guys. Sorry. I'm looking at two different screens at once. Oh, God. My hip's fucking killing me. Tim, thank you for the super chat. Says, Jackpot, do you see any scenarios where both South Carolina and Clemson make the playoffs? Also, LSU was gifted the 2024 game by the refs. Yeah, that one. Oh, God, Brother Tim, that one's true. You're right, they were, but in defense of that, I'm going to tell you, South Carolina had a lot of things that went wrong in that game. They had a lot of things they should have done there to they had a lot of things they should have done to have prevented that from ever happening. So they let LSU come from behind. They were down by 17 points. They let them come back and score late in the game. So, yeah, they're the ones who put it in the hands of the striped shirts. Just my opinion. I don't like it any more than anybody else does, but I've got to find something to say about it to kind of make myself feel a little bit better about our team. Yeah, that's so. But yeah. Yeah. Robert said he likes South Carolina, but they've never won a conference championship or a national championship. Yeah, that's not true. They won a 1969 ACC championship. In fact, I'm going to get I'm thinking about getting a T-shirt before my live streams, before the games. 1969 ACC champs. I'm just going to wear it around all the time, but to remind everybody that we did win the ACC in 1969. We've also won it more times in Miami, and they've been in it, the conference, for like 25 years. Mercy. Anyway, we've had some good football talk here, guys. I'm going to have to end this stream early. My hip is hurting me really bad. sitting on the couch here. I'll have to lay down and go to bed. I don't really feel good right now. Not really sure what's wrong with me, but I'll get over it. Anyway, I appreciate the guys that showed up and showed out tonight. Good college football talk. We always have fun here when we go live later on. I'll try to stay on longer next time, definitely. But I'll see you guys tomorrow night, Rob and Kell Show, live at 9 o'clock. Somebody get the word out, Sports Talk Jay. He needs to get his bespectacled, goofy ass over there and answer some questions. Because I'm not going to keep doing Rob and Kell shows without him not showing up and answering some questions. He's sitting here and tossing shots at everybody from across the bow. Eventually, I'm going to make him come up here and pay the piper, guys. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a great night. Peace.